Hello Stampers, I'm Kelly Acheson at stampabove.com coming to you from Menasha, Wisconsin. Today I'm going to be sharing some really cool fun folds using the beautiful Artistry Blooms suite of products. This is the hand-drawn blooms stamp set. We're going to get a better look at that when I flip this camera around. But I've got the flap fold card that I'm going to be showing you today. I've also got two more made up. I'm using the Artistry Blooms beautiful designer series paper, and I can't hardly wait to show this to you. I'm also going to tell you all about my newest online class, and this was actually my June class, but I got a little bit behind, so I'm introducing it right now. It will be available to purchase on my blog, and I'll give you links to all of that, or details for all the things. Let's flip the camera around and get started. So the first thing I want to share with you is the details about this online class. The hand-drawn blooms and the banner blooms is the bundle that we're going to be using. These are beautiful, and can I just say, the cards that have been created for this class are smashing. And those are kept private, just so you know. This is the Artistry Blooms sequins. I'm going to I've got these laid out right here. They are self-adhesive and absolutely gorgeous. They just add that little extra something that you need with your cards sometimes. So these are included in the class. Also, the Artistry Blooms Designer Series paper pack, a roll of the Whisper White crinkled seam binding, and delicious, this is the gorgeous rainbow glimmer paper, and this is so pretty. Now, when you order the online class, you have the opportunity to order an extra pack of this, so you get to choose whether you'd like an extra pack. This comes with two 12 by 12 sheets in this gorgeous rainbow glimmer. Okay, let's get started with our card. I am actually getting ready to leave town. I'm kind of excited, but I wanted to get this video done and out to you first. I am heading over to my mom's house today to pick up my summer home. I'm going to stay there with her overnight and visit. And then we're headed to a lake house that some friends have. So I'm just so excited to be going out of town and taking a few days off and lounging by the lake. And it's super hot here in Wisconsin, so this is the perfect time to be going laking. Is that what we call it? I don't know. I just made that up. Okay, first things first, we are going to be using Whisper White thick cardstock. And again, this is called a flap fold card. This is 4 1/4 by 11. I'm going to score this at 3 3/4. And then, I'm sorry, 6 3/4, 6 3/4, and then 2 1/2. Now, we are going to fold and burnish these edges. We want our card to stay closed and get a good crisp fold on that. So I've got a couple pieces of designer series paper here. This is from the Artistry Blooms. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so pretty, and it can be used for a number of different projects, but I absolutely love the fact that we have so many different coordinating colors. You get a free pack of this with the online class. Now, let me talk about that a little bit. First of all, well, let me give you dimensions. This is the pattern I'm using. This is 4 by 4. And then this pattern is 2 1/2 by 4. Is that right? No, it's 2 1/4, you guys. Sorry, I almost blew that. Let me change my little note here. And that explains why the first one I made didn't line up right. This piece was too big. Okay, so we're going to take, now that I've got it all figured out, geez Louise, right? We're going to take this designer series paper. I also have two more cards. They're the same card, but I use different patterns of this paper and some different sentiments that are really fun. Oh shoot, I wasn't supposed to do that. Oh, see, I got ahead of myself. Hang on a second. Gosh, it's just amazing how that one little measurement that didn't look right and then I figured out was wrong can like throw my whole game off. Squirrel. Okay, so I'm gonna save this for later. I just cut another piece of this paper. I can let this dry and use this on something else. That's too big to throw away, right? Yeah. Okay, I completely forgot that we're going to be doing just a little bit of embossing. So anytime I start working with a new stamp set or suite, I like to get out all the products and mount all my stamps so that they're ready to roll and I can just keep moving along instead of digging more stuff out. That's kind of the way I like to design. And let's see, we've already got this with this. I'm trying to figure out which way do I want to stamp this. And I think I'm going to stamp it this way. Okay, just in case this dried a little bit, I have fans rolling in my room because, like I said, it's super hot here this weekend. I'm going to stamp this with Versamark ink. Then I'm going to bring in my Whisper White embossing powder. And I just love this bouquet, this floral bouquet, embossed in white on the pretty paper. Look at how cool that is. Just wait till we heat set it. It gets prettier. So while you may think that this is a stamp set that has to be colored in, you can certainly do this and not color anything in. Oops, we're tangled up. And isn't that just so pretty? I love that look. Okay, now we're ready to keep rolling here. Now we can glue this on. Holy moly. We're gonna glue this on right here. I'm glad I caught that. Otherwise we'd have had to get a new card base out too. There we go. And now we're going to take this piece that was 2 1/4. Is that right? 2 1/4? Yeah, 2 1/4 by 4. I just want to make sure I'm giving you the right dimensions. Speaking of which, you can always find the dimensions for my projects that I do in my videos on my blog. And my blog is at www.astampabove.com. And I always put a link under the YouTube video. So if you're watching on YouTube, you'll be able to find that right on YouTube, the exact link to go back to this project. And that's where you can see still photos too. Sometimes it's nice to see them a little larger than you see in a video. Okay, we've got a scrap of Whisper White and our beautiful new Magenta Madness. I love this color. The white is going to get the stitched shapes circle. The magenta is going to get the scallop circle that's just a tiny bit bigger than that. I'm going to take these to my Big Shot and die cut them. I'll be right back. Here we go with those two. Now, I'm going to take just a slightly bigger circle that's going to go around my scallop circle. And on the top flap here, I am going to die cut this so that it's die cutting half from the top flap and half from the inside flap. I'll be right back. So it's really important that you get this pretty much centered in here, because what we're going to do now is we're going to do a little bit of stamping. And I pulled out 3 different colors here. I've got Calypso Coral, Mango Melody, and Magenta Madness. And these are 3 colors that are coordinating with the Designer Series paper. So we're going to take this little circle, and I think I want to use the word friend here. I'm going to do my magenta first, and I'm going to stamp that right in the middle of my layer. Then I'm going to use my chamois to clean it. If you don't have a good stamp cleaner, this thing is amazing. I absolutely love it. You'll find it in my online store. Now I'm going to go with the Calypso Coral, and all you do is do a search for chamois and it'll pop right up in the store. And all the links for all of those are also on my blog. There we go. Now I got that kind of crooked, and that makes me a little crazy. Does that ever make you guys crazy? So if you find that it's really hard to stamp 3 words straight, here's what you can do. You can purposely make them crooked. And that's exactly what I'm going to do here. That way it looks intentional and I don't have to sweat. Don't sweat the small stuff, right? Oops, I'm going to need a couple of these again. So then, let's see, what else do I want to do here? I think I'm going to leave it just at that. I could stamp some flowers on here, but I think I'm just going to leave it with the friend. And look at how that pops with that magenta madness. I love, love, love this color. Okay, now we're going to bring this into our card, and it's going to go right here. And I'm just going to give you a little tip on gluing this down. I like to put my glue right here, and then I'm going to bring this in, and you need to make sure that you're putting it low enough in your circle window opening so that when you open this, it doesn't interfere right here on that circle. Does that make sense? Isn't that cute? Okay, there's more, so hang on. So we've got friend, 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 and I think I want to just put a little general greeting in there. It says, so grateful to have a friend like you. And I'm going to again use that magenta. And I'm going to put that right here. Isn't that pretty? And then maybe, how about a little flower in the Calypso coral right there. I love to do the little, just that little touch inside. Now look at how cute this card is, right? I forgot to get an envelope out, but I think you would want to decorate an envelope too. And I just happen to have one right here. And I think what I'm going to do with the envelope is clean off that Versamark ink off of my stamp. And I'm going to bring in that magenta because that's my big bold color that I just absolutely love. And I'm going to stamp that right on my envelope. Oh my goodness. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, we've got other things to do. Hang on. It's not over yet. All right, I am going to grab that crinkled seam binding, if I can find it. Does anybody see my ribbon? Oh, here it is. Set it over to the side. So I'm going to take that. This is my bow jig, and if you're new to me, this is nothing more than a couple nails in a piece of wood, and then you use it like this to make bows. Otherwise, you can just tie a regular bow. I do not sell these bow jigs, but you can certainly make your own. Super simple. I'm going to leave this kind of long. And we're going to bring our card back in here. I'm looking for my mini glue dots. They're right here. We're going to add a mini glue dot right here to the bottom of our window. And I think, you know, this is one of those little embellishments that's easy to make, and look at how that adds to that card. Isn't that pretty? Last but not least, I want to add some of my sequins, because why wouldn't you? They're stinking adorable. They're going to add just that little bit of bling. I'm using my Take Your Pick tool. This is also available in my online store. I love the Take Your Pick tool. I use it pretty much for every single card that I make. I don't think there's a card that I don't use this tool on. Maybe one more right there. There we go. Just a little bit of glitz, little bit of bling there. Look at how pretty that is. Yay! I love fun folds. You guys know that about me. Now let me show you the other cards that I have here. Here's this one. I just got magenta ink all over. You guys have things like that happen to you? Yeah. Here's another one. So this is just a different pattern of the paper. Here I put the Hello Friend and some pretty little flowers with Mango Melody. It's the exact same layout. I use Gorgeous Grape for my scallop layer. Look at how pretty that is. Same card. And then here comes another one. I did it in the blues, and isn't that pretty? And this time I've got thank you, thank you, thank you. I used Coastal Cabana, Night of Navy, and Granny Apple Green, which are coordinating colors with the cardstock. Very, very fun, easy. Your friends will be wowed by this cute little fun fold. Now let me talk a little bit more about the online class. Like I said, the class includes, otherwise, if you already, so there's 3 different ways you can buy. Okay, you can buy the whole bundle, which is $102. When you do that, you're gonna get a pre-cut cardstock pack for free, and also the online class for free. The pre-cut cardstock pack is gonna have all the cardstock layers for 9 different cards. Now, they do not include the designer series paper because you're gonna get that when you order this bundle from me, okay? So you get the paper, you get the sequins, you get the ribbon, you're going to get the glimmer paper, and you have the opportunity to add an extra pack to your order, and you're gonna get the stamp set and these beautiful, beautiful dies, okay? That's $102. Free cardstock pack, free class. Or if you already have this, or maybe you're a demonstrator and you want to purchase this product from yourself, that's fine. You can order the online class with the pre-cut cardstock for 9 cards for $35. Or if you just want the PDF file, you can order that for $20. So get it free when you order everything from me for $102. You get the online class and the cardstock pack. If you just want the online class with the cardstock pack, not the product, that's $35. PDF only is $20. PDF only is available globally, so if you're not in the United States, you can certainly order that from me also. I can tell you that the class has some very unique ideas using this bundle. It was super fun to create with. I think you're gonna just love it. Remember, I do this class in conjunction with my friends Barb and Dina. They're both demonstrators. So if you've ordered the Artistry Blooms online class from them, don't order it again from me. You're gonna find all of the ordering buttons below the YouTube video if you're watching on YouTube. If you're on my blog, you're gonna find the online buttons to order there. There's also, if you order the whole suite from me, there's a form. You click on that, you're gonna fill that out so I have all your information, and also so you can let me know if you want an extra pack of this stuff. It's amazing. Okay, you guys, there are my cards for today. Thank you so much for taking a little bit of time out of your day to spend it with me. I hope you have a very safe and happy 4th of July this weekend. Bye-bye.